Hey everybody, this is Douglas from Other Than Intended Purpose. We're having a different kind of video today. We're building a jig that will help with grinding when I make a knife. I'm going to do a little bit of the welding, but I admit the fact that I know how to weld, but I'm not a welder, so I got a better welder to do a lot of the detail stuff. So you will be seeing Sean today, and Jack will be here for part of it as well. But we're making a jig to get uniform grinds when I'm making a knife. Yeah, I know, I'm rambling. So that's what's going to be going on today. We'll be back in a second. What I'm doing now is just removing rust. I don't want to remove a lot of material. That's why you don't, I got skinned my knuckle. That's why you don't throw away the old chewed up grinding discs, because this just doesn't have as much grit and it's not taking steel. If I had a brand new one, I'd have to be really careful not to be taking out steel and making wavy spots. But all I'm doing is slicking it up. Next time. Go. Right now I'm putting a V on the center line, so I'll know where, when I get it onto the grinder, I'll know where to line up the start and stop on my blade grind cuts. Also, I just showed you Sean cutting on the big metal chop saw. He has good toys. Okay, to make sure that all of these holes are exactly the same distance from the base, I'm using my smallest. This is a 1/8 by 2.5 setup block. I've got them in different sizes going up to 1/2 inch, and then I have a set of 1, 2, 3 blocks if I need bigger. So I've already got marked where the holes are lengthwise. If I push this up against the metal there and set my nail, wrong end, set my punch right there, I now have a mark where I want it to be, and I can put that for each one, and that moved. That sucked. There we go. I can put those marks and they will all be the same distance from the base plate. also by using a punch on this and make it so my drill doesn't dance. Thank you, Jack. If I'd have bent over to pick that up, this would have been a different kind of video. Instead of how to, it'd be try not to laugh. Okay. So anytime you're trying to do repetitive distance setting up, having a set of these. Oh, ow, god dang. I'm sorry, my standing doesn't work very good today. Is that in shot pretty good?
Give it a second. Even got the numbers. Even got the numbers.
Having a set of these setup blocks is how you get nice uniform distances on things. And keeping them in a little case makes them so they don't have big old dents in them and screw things up. So go ahead and turn it off. Sean and Jack are doing a lot of the standing up bits because I'm having a real bad day with trying that, but I did want to get one of these holes drilled myself. And then we're going to have to open up, after that's drilled, we're going to have to open up slots for it a little bit. That didn't line up first. There we go. There we go. It shifted into the into the fall down spot.
I was doing fine.
So far we have a bunch of holes. Okay, you see it? Yep. Well, from time to time you'll see me using tools and you may think, oh my god, OSHA is having a fit if they see this video, because occasionally I don't always use every safety device that's supposed to be used. What I'm doing right now is not one of those times. I've got leather gloves and a mask. Probably, you may not have heard that, and a mask. And this is a self-darkening mask, so I'll have it down when I start. I'm ready.
It's going. That actually worked pretty well by the looks of it.
I missed a little bit. Buddy?
He just turned it on there.
I just want to point out, I know how to weld. I'm not a welder. I'm not really good. That's why he's doing the more complicated welds. I just missed a little bit. Are you ready? Because hurry up, I can't.
It's going.
Much longer. Oh, okay. Take two, and I can't stand up much longer, so this one has to work. Ugly as hell, but strong. That is not a pretty weld.
You missed again.
Okay.
I know, just leave it. It's not going to be important.
That's good enough.
That'll hold a few 100 pounds. I mean, 2 tacks would have been enough. That's fine.
Hey guys, okay, right here we are using my 3-2-1 setup blocks so that we can position the handles for this exactly 1 inch in from each side to give them a good grip when we're moving it back and forth on the belt grinder. So those are machined, very accurate 3-2-1 blocks, 3 inches long, 2 inches wide, 1 inch thick, and the holes in them, some of them are threaded so you can put stops in them and do stuff. But having things like that really makes a job like this go better. Okay everyone, if you've gotten this far into the video, you've already figured out that we're not the best at this in the world, but we did a pretty good job. This is the final product, and I took the scales off of one of my knives. This is my SE4, just to show how the knife will sit in it. This is the adjustment right here for setting the angle. I would do that with a protractor on the end. And these handles give us a nice firm control of sliding it side to side, not on top of my shemagh, on top of my hospital table. During the course of this build, we found several ideas that would make it better, a little more stable, a little easier to use, a little easier for setup. So there's going to be a version 2 of this eventually. Now, we shot the first 90% of this video in early to mid-December of 2020. It is now January 2nd,
Hold on.
2021, and this is just the first chance we've had to finish this up. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This is what we wound up with right here, and we will be bringing version 2 to you as soon as we can. I just dumped my knife. Good thing it didn't hit the blade. That's one of the issues right there that we're trying to correct. So get out in the woods, enjoy yourself. Best equipment in the world doesn't do you any good if you don't get out and practice with it. Have fun. Bye.